Meagan Good and Jonathan Majors are engaged. Meagan Good and Jonathan Majors, who first sparked romance rumors in 2023 amid his legal troubles, are engaged. The couple reveals at the Ebony Power 100 Gala on November 17th.
Your streets are saying this so-called engagement between Meagan Good and Jonathan Majors is nothing more than a big old scam. And you know what? The red flags are almost blinding at this point. As you'll know, Meagan and Jonathan recently announced their engagement on the red carpet, and Meagan was just buzzing with excitement. But as much as fans tried to be happy for her, a lot of people felt like this was just the next step in their PR contract to clean up Jonathan's image. Think about it. Jonathan just came out of a messy domestic violence trial where he was found guilty of putting hands on his ex. He has spent so much on legal and PR fees and lost so many gigs, so he's broke. And somehow he and Meagan think getting married is the best idea right now? Chilly. There must be something in the air if these guys are actually serious about this engagement. Of course, internet detectives are now on a mission to figure out if this is a scam or if they're for real this time. So let's break it down. Anything else? I think we can all agree that Meagan Good and Jonathan Majors are either proof that you can love anyone no matter what they're going through, or proof that investing in a good PR firm is 100% worth it. Ever since they announced their engagement, they have had the internet split right down the middle. Some people are happy for them and looking forward to the wedding bells, but others are giving them major side eyes, and you can't even blame them. Jonathan is just coming out of a criminal case where he was found guilty of assaulting and harassing his ex-girlfriend, Grace Jabari. He was sentenced to 52 weeks of in-person counseling, and if he misses even one appointment, he's going straight to jail. And he somehow had time to plan out one but two proposals and an engagement in the middle of all that. You would think the man would be more focused on getting his career back on track. But I guess love is more important right now, because Jonathan and Meagan announced their engagement on the red carpet at the Ebony Power 100 Gala in Los Angeles.
So good. Oh. You're shutting down all the breakup rumors because this ring that you just flashed, my mouth is still on the floor. I just have this one question. How did you know that each other were the one? And how did you propose? How did he propose? Give us the romantic story.
Truthfully, we did two proposals. I was just thinking about the second one.
Yeah, I guess so.
But yeah, we're gonna keep it to ourselves. But it was I was very shocked, and it was wonderful. Yeah, and I was like, wait, are you serious, babe? Yeah, and then later on, some months later, it was another, and I was like, hey, babe. So yeah.
Two proposals, Jonathan.
Don't do anything by half.
How did you know she was the one, and what does this moment mean to you, sharing it with the public?
Well, we met here
2 years
ago.
Right here,
yeah,
first time.
Yeah. Well, not this spot, but Ebony.
But Ebony Power 100 is the event that we met at in the bathroom. In the unisex bathroom.
Yeah.
So this is why you wanted to come to this moment and make this the moment to release this information.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
After the engagement news went viral, people started wondering how Jonathan could even afford two proposals. The man is probably up to his eyeballs in legal fees and PR fees. Plus, he hasn't been working for almost 2 years now because all them studios dropped him like a hot potato after they found out that he's been putting paws on his girlfriend. After he got arrested, Jonathan's life basically started falling apart. First, he was dropped by his talent manager, Entertainment 360, and his publicity firm, Leedy Company. Guess they just weren't willing to defend an alleged woman beater. Next, Jonathan was cut from his role in the Protagonist Pictures film, The Man in My Basement. The US Army also pulled their major ad campaign featuring him, and the Texas Rangers followed in their footsteps. Even the projects that didn't immediately kick Jonathan out were paused or shelved, like Spike Lee's Dar Understudy for Amazon and the Dennis Rodman film 48 Hours in Vegas for Lionsgate. The worst blow was probably Marvel's decision to sever ties with Jonathan. Before the arrest, Jonathan was on the way to getting that sweet Marvel bag. He played the role of Kang in the season finale of Loki, and that single role established him as a great fit for Marvel. He was supposed to go on to be the face of Kang through all the different multiverses Marvel created, starting with his appearance on Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. Then he appeared again as Kang in season 2 of Loki. He was supposed to headline the first part of Avengers: The Kang Dynasty, which was originally supposed to start shooting in early 2024. But after the arrest, the executives at Marvel decided to cut ties with him and even started discussing pivoting away from the Kang franchise completely. Jonathan really had all these good things going for him, and he ruined everything because he couldn't keep his rage under control. So yeah, he lost the bag, and people just can't understand how he was able to afford the ring and 2 proposals. This led to speculations that Meagan probably bought the ring, even though she was out here acting surprised about the engagement. And don't get me wrong, there's nothing bad about Meagan buying the ring or even arranging the proposals. If she likes it, we love it, right? What's just crazy is the fact that they keep trying to convince everyone that they have the sweetest, most glorious romance story in the world, and fans just aren't buying it. The whole thing has looked hella shady from day one. It all started with Meagan suddenly realizing Jonathan was the love of her life.
I am happy. You know, it's really crazy. I mean, so much is going on. These past 2 years have been a crazy 2 years for me, but I'm happier than I've been in a long time, even with all the crazy. And and then God's just doing incredible things. And so trusting God on the journey. And I'm like, all right, Lord, what's next?
When I saw you and I hugged you, I could tell you were happy. You were happy.
Yeah.
You're like,
Yeah.
say hello. Step in and say hello. Jonathan, how you doing?
Good to be seen, man.
How cool is it to be here with Meagan tonight in the Image Awards? That's for us.
It's incredible. It feels great. I love everything she does, and I'm glad she's being acknowledged today, by us. So, amen.
Coincidentally, around the same time he really needed the good PR, Jonathan was being painted as a villain all over social media. And Meagan, she had a flawless image, the black, successful, cultured Christian woman who was also incredibly attractive. The best part? She had no blemishes on her public image. What's not to love? Jonathan was younger, broke, and in the deepest mess of any actor's career.
Yeah. Did any friends advise you, like, he's in the middle of legal troubles, why don't you wait a beat? Why don't you wait to see how everything kind of shakes out?
Yeah, every friend advised me.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, one thing I know is I can always look myself in the mirror when I trust my spirit, when I trust God, when I ask God, and when I, move to the beat of my own drum. I can always look and say, okay, I'm proud of that. No matter whatever happens, I have peace in my heart and I have harmony in my heart.
So fans couldn't understand what Meagan was looking for in a relationship with him. Like the wood can't be that good for her to abandon everything for Jonathan of all people. The only thing that made sense was that she was getting a big fat check out of the whole deal. Then there's the fact that Meagan suddenly started appearing in court with Jonathan playing the good woman role. Like, sure, you guys met and had time to fall in love while he was facing criminal charges, but to make herself the face of Jonathan's trial when she had kept her private life out of the spotlight for so long. Come on now.
A trial date was just set this morning for actor Jonathan Majors. This is new video of the Marvel star arriving to Manhattan criminal court holding hands with girlfriend Meagan Good. E.T. was inside the courtroom. The Shazam star had her arms around Majors and, quote, while they waited for his name to be called, she tickled the back of his neck and stroked his head.
And don't even get me started on the random photo shoots. Yes, photo shoots. On May 13th, 2023, TMZ reported that Meagan and Jonathan were spotted at a movie theater in Los Angeles. About a week later, they were traveling from New York to LA when paparazzi photographed them exiting the aircraft and entering a waiting car. The photos were captured by a photographer for Black Grid USA, a celebrity photo agency, and it looked every bit like a planned shoot because how did paparazzi just randomly get close enough to the tarmac to get such close-up photos of them? The "oh my god, we're just traveling and these paps won't stop photographing us at the airport" is a classic PR move. So yeah, they're not fooling anybody with that, and they definitely weren't fooling anybody with the photos of them 3 days later at a dinner date at the Red Lobster with Meagan's mum and her sister. Many pictures from from the date started circulating online, including one of Meagan sitting next to Jonathan in a booth. Meagan, her mum, and her sister were also photographed leaving the restaurant with flower bouquets supposedly given to them by Jonathan, because he's such a lover boy. This could be a stretch, but it seems really unlikely that paparazzi just randomly knew Jonathan and Meagan would be at Red Lobster having a nice family dinner. As if that wasn't sus enough, Meagan and Jonathan's next stunt was getting photographed shopping in the city of Fez in Morocco. That's like the one place celebrities go when they need privacy, comfort, and security. The idea that someone was lurking somewhere, just waiting for Meagan and Jonathan to show up, is a little crazy. Just as crazy as them getting spotted in LA a few days after the Morocco incident shopping for rugs of all things. So the whole relationship has been looking sus for a while now. However, the engagement probably shouldn't have been a surprise because Jonathan did tease it in an interview with TMZ a few months ago.
A lot of people want to know, are you and Meagan going to get engaged? I mean, do you want to propose? Do you want to propose, maybe?
Of course.
I love that. So you guys have had the conversation then? So, okay. I mean, you guys are a power couple. I mean, have you felt the support from your community and your families?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Both families on board then?
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, do you guys plan to do like a movie together? I mean, you guys are both amazing actors. Come on.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Okay.
Gotta love an intentional man. Or maybe it's all in the script from the PR contract he signed with Meagan. Who knows? What's interesting is that just days before the engagement announcement, there were rumors that Meagan and Jonathan were about to break up. Meagan's team heard the rumors and immediately switched to damage control mode, releasing a statement to TMZ saying they are not broken up. In fact, they will be attending the Ebony 100 Gala together. And then they pop out with engagement news? Yeah, it's definitely giving PR. Well, we might not know the truth yet, but people definitely have their theories about it. And trust me, a lot of people aren't falling for what they believe is a charade. One person said, all seems like PR. They made some big public announcement about their engagement, but seem to be missing details on how the engagement happened. A lot of improvisation about two proposals and do it right the first time. The way Meagan was touching up her hair is like she feels very unsure. Another person said he was convicted of domestic and she is going to marry him? Major red flag. On the flip side, some people are saying y'all don't really need to find fault with everything Meagan and Jonathan do. I mean, he was on stage when he received the Perseverance Award this year, bawling his eyes out and waxing poetic about how good of a partner she is, how she held him down, how he wouldn't be where he is without her.
Meagan. I love you beyond all limits. With all my strength. With all my heart, I love you. I'm supposed to be this tough and strong when you done carried me so many nights. I love you. Through the fire.
Like, come on, guys. It doesn't get more romantic than that. So while a lot of people are still giving them the side eye, others are saying we should just be happy for them. With the right woman, a man can achieve many things. People wrote off Jonathan Majors despite the fact that he was innocent. Meagan stood by him. I'm happy for them. I wish them nothing but success on their new journey in life. It's their relationship and their business. Many blessings to them both. I hope his career takes off again. Okay, now I gotta know what y'all think about all this. Do y'all think Meagan and Jonathan are really locked in for life, or are they just really good actors? Comment down below and click right here for more juicy stories.